I would like to apologize for our little conversation earlier.
This harassment thing is just not making any sense. After working for this film for almost 2 years together, collaborating, I felt that we were on the same page and I felt good in the moment. And for her to use this vulnerable moment against me, it's just disgusting, man.
Welcome back to Tea Time with Tina. Okay, so Hollywood drama. Oh, it's practically a sport at this point. But this one, it's next level. Picture this. Justin Baldoni, known as the guy who brings Nicholas Sparks novels to life, Blake Lively, the queen of wit and perfect hair, and, wait for it, Reynolds and Taylor Swift teaming up like it's some weird Avengers spinoff.
Did I hear that Taylor may have had some influence in getting yes?
Add a $400 million lawsuit into the mix, and you've got a recipe for the spiciest Hollywood feud of the decade. So what's really going on here? Did Blake Lively mastermind a career takedown? Or is Justin Baldoni the victim of a Hollywood power play gone rogue?
This harassment thing is just not making any sense. After working for this film for almost 2 years together, collaborating, text messages, voice memos, getting along, joking, we never had an issue.
Buckle up, because the tea is piping hot and we're about to spill every last drop. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe, because let's face it, we all got bills to pay. Now back to the tea. All right, let's start where all juicy Hollywood scandals begin, leaked receipts, because apparently in Tinseltown, no one ever learned to delete a text message. So here's the deal. Blake Lively accused Justin Baldoni of some very unprofessional behavior on set. We're talking about allegedly improvising intimate scenes without a heads up. Yikes, right? But here's the twist. Leaked text messages and voice memos seem to tell a very different story. Turns out, Blake may have been the one calling the shots on those scenes, literally bypassing intimacy coordinators like she's auditioning to direct the next Quentin Tarantino movie. But it doesn't stop there. There's even footage. Yes, footage of Blake allegedly running the show on set, contradicting her own claims. Now, you'd think with this kind of evidence, Hollywood would turn into a courtroom drama real quick. Instead, this saga turns into a masterclass on playing the victim card, or maybe just really bad texting etiquette. And just when you think the drama couldn't get juicier, it does. Because leaked messages are one thing, but when video evidence pops up, it's like the universe saying, "Hold my popcorn." But trust me, this is just the opening act. What comes next? Oh, it's even messier. Okay, so let's talk about creative control. Hollywood's favorite excuse for grown-ups to act like toddlers fighting over the last slice of pizza. Apparently, Blake Lively wasn't just starring in the movie. She wanted to be the editor, director, and probably the person running craft services too. Word on the street is that Blake demanded co-editorial control over the film.
Spent hours together in the editing room when she wanted to come in and see what I was working on. No director would ever let an actor just come in and help them edit the film. And just because I said no, the one time I said no, when she wanted to edit the entire film with me, I said, listen, just come back after I got something together. I'll show you what I have and give me some notes on it. And just because I said no that one time in the entire 2 years, suddenly I blocked out of my own picture. Sony's giving it to her. Ryan and Taylor are going to promote it. And I'm just left to be in some dungeon in my own movie premiere that I worked on for 5 years.
Yep, she wanted to help decide which scenes made the cut, like it was her personal TikTok account. But when Justin said, no thanks, Blake pulled a move straight out of the Hollywood power playbook. She called in reinforcements. Enter Reynolds and Taylor Swift.
Before the break, and then after the break, suddenly there's this weird thing going on with all these demands. I met them at their place and Ryan blows up on me. And then Taylor's looking at me like I'm some criminal. And then even after all that, we still got along well. We talked to each other with respect and got along.
I would like to apologize for our little conversation earlier. You're a nice guy, you know? You're just such a nice guy. You're pro-women, you're pro-nice, just so nice. Just want to say sorry.
Because why not turn this into a double date of drama? Now here's where it gets wild. Rumor has it, Blake used her influence, aka Hollywood's version of the Infinity Stones, to pressure Sony to side with her vision for the film.
You know, man, I went in there to talk to her about, Sony's concern and the backlash with the wardrobe, and not to mention fans upset about the casting and all that. And I went in there to discuss that with her. You know, in that moment, I wasn't crying, man. I did get a little bit emotional.
Picture the boardroom, Ryan cracking jokes, Taylor writing a diss track about the situation in real time, and poor Justin sitting there wondering how his rom-com project turned into a full-blown action thriller. But let's be honest, Hollywood isn't exactly known for playing fair. When you've got two A-listers and the queen of pop coming at you, it's like trying to win a tug of war with one arm tied behind your back. And trust me, the battle over creative control was just the tip of the iceberg. Things were about to get a whole lot messier, with some surprising twists that no one saw coming. If you thought Hollywood friendships were solid, let me introduce you to the concept of fair weather alliances. You see, Justin Baldoni thought he had a loyal teammate in Colleen Hoover.
And even Colleen won't talk to me. I thought we were friends.
The author of the book his movie was based on. She was on board, singing his praises like a proud mom at a school play. But then, enter Blake Lively, stage left, looking like a chess grandmaster about to flip the board. Suddenly, Colleen starts backing Blake like she's auditioning for Mean Girls, Hollywood edition. What happened? Did Blake offer her a lifetime supply of Met Gala invites? A cameo in the next Ryan Reynolds blockbuster? No one knows, but whatever it was, it worked. Now, Justin, poor guy looked like he was starring in his own breakup montage. 1 minute, he's the golden boy with the book's author rooting for him. The next, he's wondering how Colleen became Team Blake faster than you can say plot twist. Hollywood friendships are like Hollywood contracts, full of fine print, and they expire when the drama gets juicy. But wait, it gets better. The alliances didn't just shift, they waltzed. Colleen Hoover wasn't the only one switching sides. Blake allegedly started rallying other collaborators, turning Justin's dream project into what can only be described as Survivor movie set edition. Backstabbing, alliance building, immunity idols. Okay, maybe not that last one, but you get the idea. And just when you think Justin's about to throw in the towel, the real question emerges. How far is Blake willing to go to come out on top?
And the reason is being that she comforted me in that moment of dealing with Sony's frustration. That's a lot of pressure on me to make this film great. And she complimented me about being a good actor and a good director, and that we're going to make a great project. And in that moment, I felt that this woman respected me, this actor, this peer respected me, and I felt good about what we were making. And, you know, I look up to her as an actress, so I felt that we were on the same page, and I felt good in the moment. And for her to use this vulnerable moment against me, it's just disgusting, man.
Spoiler alert, it's farther than anyone thought. Buckle up, because the public and private fallout was about to get very messy. The age-old Hollywood art of saying one thing in public and doing the exact opposite behind closed doors. Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively, they had this down to a science. Imagine Justin, out here in interviews, praising Blake's talent like she's the next Meryl Streep.
Blake Lively could have chemistry with a rock. It could have been just a tree, and there would have been chemistry. And it'd be like, oh my God, the tree did so good with. That's a compliment, Blake. She's that talented. So I take no credit for that.
All while dodging metaphorical knives flying at his back. Seriously, he was out here like, Blake is brilliant, amazing, show-stopping, never been done before, while behind the scenes, she was allegedly orchestrating the drama like the conductor of a very messy orchestra.
Hey, Justin, not trying to bug you, but that playlist you sent me was good. So I was just checking in again about possibly seeing the dailies because, oh my God, Ryan and Taylor loved the clips you sent me. So I was hoping to see if I could just get in there really quick and see a few of the other shots and see if I can give you some of my thoughts on them. Just let me know if there's time.
Meanwhile, Blake wasn't exactly shy about her opinions, just not to Justin's face. Nope, she took the subtle route, publicly undermining him while texting him things like, great work today, cue the slow clap. This, my friends, is what we call professional gaslighting at its finest. It's like saying, you're the best, while secretly swiping your dessert. Iconic, yet savage. And here's the kicker, those private messages, they weren't all shade. Early on, they apparently had moments of mutual respect, which makes this whole thing feel like the Hollywood version of a bad rom-com.
Blake, I don't want you to stress about this 1 second, okay? Everybody knows you just had a baby, and we didn't bring you onto this project not knowing what your position was. We brought you on here because of your mind, your talent, your interest and passion for the film, and whatever you are comfortable with is what we're gonna put on screen, and I guarantee it's gonna be amazing. You don't have to worry about anything. You will be shown in an amazing light, and it's the last thing on my mind when it comes to producing this film. People are going to fall in love with you as Lily, And that's it. There's nothing to worry about. And I know you're bringing your A game every single day. So I want you to put that in the back of your mind and know that it's in the back of my mind, because we are focused on moving forward on this project and you are going to kill it 1000%.
Starts sweet, turns sour, and ends with everyone side-eyeing each other at award shows. You know, the classic, we'll pretend we're fine for the cameras, but don't even look at me off stage vibe. But here's the real question. Was Blake playing 4D chess this whole time? Or did this feud spiral out of control faster than anyone expected? Either way, the cracks in their public smiles were starting to show, and the allegations of manipulation were just around the corner. All right, let's get into the good stuff. Allegations of manipulation. Because what's a Hollywood scandal without someone being accused of pulling strings like they're auditioning to be the next Bond villain? According to the rumors, Blake Lively wasn't just starring in the movie. She was allegedly running the whole production like it was her own personal game of chess. Except, instead of knights and pawns, she was allegedly moving collaborators and studio execs. Queen's Gambit. Who? The narrative goes something like this. Blake reportedly turned collaborators against Justin faster than you can say Hollywood betrayal. We're talking about text chains, whispered conversations, and, allegedly, fabricated claims that left Justin looking like the kid in high school who didn't get the group chat invite. Imagine trying to direct a movie while realizing half your team secretly RSVP'd to Blake's party instead. Brutal. But wait, it gets juicier. The video even compares Blake's alleged antics to, you guessed it, Amber Heard. Yep, they went there. The claim? Blake mastered the art of public manipulation and professional sabotage, all while maintaining her image as Hollywood's golden girl. If that's true, then honestly, someone should give her an Oscar, because that level of plotting takes commitment. And Justin, he's being painted as the victim in all of this. A guy who just wanted to make a movie and ended up in what feels like a Shakespearean tragedy. Except instead of poison and daggers, it's press leaks and legal filings. But as messy as this all sounds, not everything in this story is as clear-cut as it seems. What's fact, what's fiction, and what's just Hollywood playing Hollywood? Well, that's where things get complicated. And now, the grand finale, the unverified claims. Because what's Hollywood drama without a big ol' asterisk slapped on top? Let's be real, this story has more rumors than a high school cafeteria. Every detail we've talked about comes with the disclaimer, allegedly. It's like the Hollywood way of saying, this might be true, but don't sue me. Honestly, someone should trademark that. According to the video, all this drama, the leaked texts, the shady alliances, the sabotage claims, is based on rumors and subjective analysis. In other words, there's more speculation here than at a Vegas poker table. One minute, Blake's being called manipulative, the next, Justin's being painted as a victim of a massive smear campaign. It's a classic case of he said, she said, but with A-list stars, millions of dollars, and the entire internet choosing sides. And here's the thing, the narrator is super clear that this is all for entertainment purposes, which is basically code for, don't come for me, lawyers. But hey, that's part of the fun, right? Hollywood's messiest dramas don't need facts to go viral, they just need enough spice to keep everyone talking. And if nothing else, this saga has served up a full buffet of tea. So what's the truth? Is Blake Lively a Hollywood puppet master pulling strings behind the scenes? Or is Justin Baldoni caught in the crossfire of a messy game of ego and power? Honestly, at this point, your guess is as good as anyone's. But one thing's for sure, Hollywood might make movies, but the real entertainment happens when the cameras stop rolling. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a beat on your favorite celeb drama. Until next time, stay tuned, stay safe, and stay informed only on Tea Time with Tina.